Okay, good morning, students, or good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this very hopefully brief video. Just want to go over the Junior Youth and Government Day application. First of all, don't forget to open up your application that you have been working on in your Google Drive, okay? Again, I'm going through this because I want you to have a reference for directions on what to put where in the application as you fill it out. So just a few things. First of all, this is your cover page, okay? This just gives us a brief explanation as to what exactly is going to take place on the day of Junior Youth and Government Day. There's nothing you have to do with this page. You can just leave it as is. The second page here, make sure you put your name first and last, Colonia Middle School, and what your topic is. Under ideas, this is where you should brainstorm. So if I were brainstorming a event where I wanted to do a pet adoption, I would put all sorts of things in here regarding pet adoption. So my idea is a pet adoption drive. It can be something where you're going to look for other resources to put in here or just come up with other ideas. Some of you also have more than one cause that you think is important. You can also brainstorm there. These are just these things I'm highlighting right now. This is just thought questions and things that you need to just be, you don't need to be aware of them. You don't need to answer these questions. It's just to help you with your thinking. Your concept is what your event actually is. Make sure that you answer each of these particular little questions here. What is the reasoning behind your specific cause? Why is this important to you? Explain why it's important. Remember, I'm asking you to put your heart and soul on the paper. I'm asking you to choose something that means something to you. Also, where it says, please list 3 resources, articles, websites, foundation websites. You must summarize the contents of the links to describe its importance. That's where you're going to put in a hyperlink. So let's say I wanted to do something. So I'm doing this in real time, by the way. I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to simply put in pet adoption steps. Okay. This brings me right to the Animal Humane Society, which is a very respectable website, and it talks about the steps in adopting a pet. You also could see over here on the right-hand side, it says adopt different types of animals that are adoptable. How do you care for your new pet? Different pet supplies and merchandise you may need. There's also what's cool here is you can look at different adoption stories and how that's made a difference in people's lives. That was just a blind search. You got some pictures down here from social media. So this is a cool little reference where I would put this in here and then I would copy the link. Okay, go back to my application. And once I've typed out my concept and once I've explained why this is important to me, that's where I'm going to put my web links, and I'm going to explain what they are. And I'm going to put in reference here. So then when I'm looking at your application, I can actually click on your link and go to the site that you are referencing. Okay. Your implementation, you need to choose 3 of these areas that you are going to be addressing. They help to develop a sense of caring for and about others. They improve the quality of life for the person served. If you're adopting a pet, a pet is a companion. A pet is a lifelong friend. A pet is someone that, or something that can make people happy, can make people who feel lonely, make a difference in their life. And it also, it's good for the pet because, animals want to serve their masters, quote unquote, so to speak. And what is the benefit of adopting a pet versus going to buy one at a store? And then lastly, you're going to make a flyer. Now, a couple things here. You can either make a flyer right directly on the computer here, or some people, I know that there's a lot of artists in class and you like to draw things. You can easily draw a flyer. We can take a picture of it and I can show you how to insert that picture into your document. And if you'd like to do that, you just need to come in on Monday with your picture already finished, and we will do that in class on Monday. I can show you how to do that. Okay, as always, if you have any questions about the process, you want to run some things by me, please feel free to do so. Using email, of course, is the way to go. My email address is on my SchoolWires page, and you can find it also on the Colonia Middle School website. Hopefully this helped. Hopefully if you had questions about your application, it kind of clears some things up. You can also erase any of the text that I have in here that if it gets in your way, quote unquote. Don't forget to talk about which groups you're going to ask to help you out. If I were holding a pet adoption drive, where am I going to hold it? I need to find a place to have that pet adoption drive. I might want to talk to a pet store about donating food. I might want to talk to a veterinary office about being there to make sure the animals are healthy, or certifying, quote unquote, that the animals are healthy. So those are things that I want to do. It says list 3 specific groups. You are not limited to 3. It can be more than that if you like, or if you need. Okay. All right. So any other questions, email me, or just reach out in class. Don't forget, these projects are due. Submit it for Monday's class. You're not working on them on Monday. They must be submitted by Monday.